Now, I'm not sure if you all know who the Mel Brown B3 group is with our special guest. I don't know how many of you have come seen us. Sean has seen us countless times. I see other friends that are here. But just so that you know who you're listening to and who John and Gene have brought for you, I want to just give a little introduction. First of all, on the Hammond organ, one of the finest organ players anywhere. He's all the way from the Bay Area, where he was a first call organ player for many years, moved up here, played for years with Paul DeLay, Curtis Salgado, and all the great blues players. He's a first call jazz player. And if you don't know the Hammond organ, I want to explain it to you. So
this is
a pretend Hammond organ. See, Louis, he's just honest to a fault. Okay, so wait, you got to see this, folks.
A Hammond organ weighs 350 pounds. That's why.
Speaker weighs how much, Louis?
A Leslie speaker weighs 150 pounds. I didn't bring that either.
So Louis is going to play with his left foot. He's playing the bass. With his left hand, he's also helping out with the bass. Or chords. His right hand is like a symphony. And the right foot is on the volume pedal. This is Louis Payne, ladies and gentlemen. On the tenor saxophone. I hope that this will resonate with you. First of all, Portland, Oregon has one truly great music star internationally, and that's Esperanza Spalding. She's won 2 Grammys, one of the great modern jazz musicians in the world. And when she needed a tenor saxophone player, this is who she used. But not only does she use him, for many years he was out with Merle Haggard. So you learn a lot about the audience by who they recognize. Okay, we better go to the country set, guys. We like Budweiser, too. It's the Lake Oswego Redneck Society. Anyway, we're glad to be a part of it. Renato Caranto, all the way from the Philippines, ladies and gentlemen. And truly, I don't know what you know about music or about saxophone playing, but you will not hear anyone play the saxophone better. People can play it different, but he truly is a master at the highest level. Speaking of masters at the highest level, this drummer, Mel Brown, started off his early days around Portland in the strip clubs. I'm not supposed to say that. I don't know. Do you? I don't think they know what a strip club is. This is a little more erudite crowd. Anyway, he started there in his teens, which explains a lot. Then he was with Martha and the Vandellas. And then, for many years, with the Temptations. So he toured the world with the Temptations many times. After that, he was with Marvin Gaye, several years with Diana Ross and the Supremes, and then just Diana Ross. And then he moved back to Portland to open a drum shop. When I was young and going to Jackson High School, I used to go to the library and read Downbeat magazine. That was the only way I could see Downbeat magazine. And on the back, Zildjian Cymbal, the great Zildjian company, would have an ad, a full-page ad with 4 of the world's most famous drummers, the kind of most high-profile drummers. And always Mel was in it because the Temptations at that time were as big as the Beatles in the late 60s. If you listen to National Public Radio, if it still exists, and let me say that while there's an assault on the arts in America, John Lee is doing what he can to keep the arts alive. Evil will never win. There is a National Public Radio special on our band, and it's called Jazz Night in America. And this is not Coffee, Tea, and OPB. This is the National Public Radio, and you can find it, Jazz Night in America. Christian McBride is the host. He's the world's greatest bass player. And when Christian is interviewing Mel, he's starstruck. He's like, when I was a kid, my parents had that taking care of business record of the Temptations. Is that you, Mel? And Mel's, yeah, that's me. And what about the Temptations live in Paris? Was that you, Mel? That drum fill, it sounds like Tony Williams. So sometime go look that up. A Jazz Night in America. It's from NPR, National Public Radio, out of New Jersey, where their headquarters is. So we just had his 81st birthday.
Happy birthday, Mel.
You can come see us downtown. We play 2 Thursdays a month at the Jack London. And if you come down to the Jack London, which John Lee does all the time, John, you're still alive. You came to downtown Portland, and tell me you're still alive. You still have a car. So any of you who haven't been down, if you come to the Jack London, you're immediately 20 years younger. When you walk through the pool hall and you're surrounded by people in their 20s and 30s, you'll all of a sudden feel like you're part of something vital again, to be part of downtown. So come down and join us at the Jack London, where we do our thing. So Mel Brown, ladies and gentlemen. He's our leader. I don't want to talk about myself, but I've been to Europe 5 times in the last 3 years with Pink Martini. I was out with Diane Scher for 4 years and played in 22 countries, blah, blah, blah. So now, that's not very interesting. But I just wanted to get your attention so that you realize you are not at the Lake Oswego Country Club and somebody's hired the wankers to play for you. This is the premier.
Real deal.
This is the real deal. Thank you. And some of you know that, now you all know it.
Tell them what George Benson says about you.
What George Benson said, if these guys were in New York, they would be a sensation.
Huh?
We're still a sensation, but it's not in New York. It's Lake Oswego. I think that's what George meant. I think George meant Lake Oswego. Now, the star of our show. And so, who would this man get to sing? Well, we could get anybody. So the man we got, Sean Holmes, is going to... Now, you guys, there's a dance floor down here. Oh, I see we got a couple of couples already in the spotlight dance. Oh, my gosh. Now, you can vote on the dance winners. So get down here and hang out.
This is for you dancers. Tangerine, she's on that big plane with her eyes of night and lips as bright as flame. Tangerine, when she dances by, senorita stare and caballeros sigh. And I've seen toast to tangerine raised in every bar across the Argentine. Oh yes, she has them all on the run, but her heart belongs just to one. Her heart belongs to Tangerine.
I'm ways away.
She's all that they claim, with her eyes of night and lips and cries as the flame. Tangerine, when she dances by, senorita stare and caballero sigh. And I've seen toast to tangerine, where the label says from Macy's mezzanine. Oh yes, she's got the guys in a whirl, but she's only fooling one girl. She's only fooling Tangerine. Tangerine, when she dances by, caballero side. For tangerine.
Now the dance floor is really open.
Mother, there's too many of you crying. Brother, 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 there's far too many of you dying. You know we've got to find a way to bring some loving here today. Father, Father, we don't need to escalate. You see, war is not the answer, for only love can conquer hate. You know we've got to find a way to bring some loving here today. Oh, picket lines and picket signs, don't punish me with brutality. Come on and talk to me so that you can see what's going on. What's going on? Tell me what's going on. I'm telling you what's going on. Woo. Right on, brother. Everything is everything. Get your football out, please. simply cause our hair was long. You know we've got to find a way to bring some loving in a day. Oh, picket lines and picket signs don't punish me with brutality. Come on and talk to me so that you can see what's going on. What's going on? Tell me what's going on. Oh, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? Oh, what's going on? Tell me what's going on. I'll tell you what's going on. What's going on?
Four kids every day.
G.
Little blues for y'all. Every day I have the blues, huh? Who can testify? Well, I mean every day I have the blues. And when you see me worried, baby, it's because it's you I hate to lose. Well, nobody loves me. Nobody seems to care, not even John and James. Nobody loves me, nobody seems to care. Speaking of bad luck and trouble, you know that I have my share. Well, I'm gonna pack up my suitcase and move it on down the line. I'm gonna pack up my suitcase and move it on down the line. Well, there ain't nobody worried, there ain't nobody crying. Somebody play the blues for me, please. Come on now. every day. I have the blues every day. I have the blues every day. I have the blues. When you see me worry, baby, 'cause it's you I hate to lose.
I need a drink on that one.
Let's see. Let's see.
For lovers.
Never can say goodbye, no.
And others.
I never can say goodbye. Even though the pain and heartache seems to follow me wherever I go. Though I try and try to hide my feelings, they always seem to show. Then you try and say you're leaving me, and I always have to say no. Tell me why is it so that I never can say goodbye? No, I never can say goodbye. Oh, I try and try to hide my feelings, they always seem to show. Then you try and say you're leaving me and start heading for the door. Then you say, turn around, you fool. You know you love her more and more. Tell me why is it so? I don't want to let you go. I can't say goodbye. No, I can't say goodbye. No, 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 no. I never can say goodbye. No, I can't say goodbye. No, 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 no. Never can say goodbye, no. Never can say goodbye. Even though the pain and heartache seems to follow me wherever I go. Though I try and try to hide my feelings, they always seem to show. Then you try and say you're leaving me, and I always have to say no. Tell me why is it so? I don't want to let you go. I never can say goodbye. All right, you dancers. We got a little Stephen Morris for you. Say very superstitious writings on the wall. Say very superstitious ladder about to fall. There's a 13-month-old baby broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck, things in your past. See, when you believe in things you don't understand, you will suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Yeah. Ooh, very superstitious. You better wash your face and hands. Gotta rid me of the problems and do all that you can. Come on and keep me in a daydream. Keep me going strong. You don't wanna save me. So sad is my song. See, when you believe in things you don't understand, you will suffer. Superstition ain't the way. There's nothing more to say. Said very superstitious. The devil's on his way. 13-month-old baby broke the looking glass. 7 years of red luck. Things in your past. ain't the way. No, 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 no. Superstition ain't the way. Superstition ain't the way.